back for equal op round 4. Where's my good friend Hayburner? So, um, his team's pretty cool. I think he just built this. We were talking. He was telling me how he wanted to use Sharpedo. It's looking like Sharpedo, some form of Hazards, Greninja, a Coco, could be Specs, could be Magnet, could be Z-Move. You don't really know from preview. Defensive Landers, most likely. Well, could be offensive. We don't know either. Probably, most likely, a DD Zygarde, and then a Scarf Tana. But like I said, it also could be Z-Move. His team's pretty, hard to look at and know the sets besides the Gren. I brought the same team I brought last round. I'm just really liking it lately. Z-Fairy, Coco, Scarf T-Spike, Gren, Sub DD Tech Zygarde, Defox Scizor, to get rid of T-Spike for Zygarde. And just in general, the team doesn't appreciate T-Spikes. Life Orb Taunt Bulu with SD. It's also my Greninja check. And then E-Power Mew with Ice Beam and Rocks for DNC. So I let off with Greninja just because it's Scarfed. And it has a good matchup versus 5 out of the 6 Mons. And versus the Coco, it can just U-turn out. So that's what I do. I go for the U-turn, and I go right into my Bulu as he takes about 19. Now, he goes for the Dazzling Gleam, and this tells me right off the bat, judging from the damage, it did 60. That's Specs. Here, I was debating doubling out or staying in and clicking like Horn Leech on the potential Greninja, but I realized that since it's like some form of Hazard Gren, we can just go right into our Scizor. Hayburner also knows how I play, and I play very aggressive, so I decided to just make the safe play there. Now, with Scizor, I decided to click U-turn just because it's free. As he goes into his Landers, and we see the leftovers, and we, in fact, we figure out that it's defensive. Now here, I didn't want to risk me going for U-turn and him just clicking Protect, because Protect lefties is a common set. On top of that, his Ice Resists are really frail, so I just went for the free Ice Beam as he stays in, predicting me to click U-turn, I'd assume. Like I said, he knows that I'm pretty aggressive. He goes in on his own Greninja here, and I'm just going to Ice Beam on the Spike. Just because it was pretty obvious he was going to T-Spike or Spike here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to double out into my Scizor, predicting the Sharpedo want to come in. And I'm just going to go for the Roost because I need this healthy for the Pedo, and the Spike up can be potentially annoying. So here I was like, okay. I have the Bulu Sack. I have a Ground, so I don't think he'll want to go for the what's it called? Like the save Volt Switch. So what I do is I go hard into my Zygarde, predicting probably the Volt Switch on the Bulu, or the Sizz. I see HP Ices, and my life flashes before my eyes, and he shows that he's HP Fire. So that's good for me. Now, here I played this pretty poorly. I predicted his Zygarde to be like DD Subtech. So I just went for my own DD here. And then I went for the Protect, or the DD again. And now he goes for Outrage. And I was like, oh, he's banded. Because normally that's the set that they run if you run Outrage. But then, looking back at it, he was probably Dragon Z. So I Protect here. And I go out in my Bulu, and he shows Taros, and I'm like, okay, fuck, he was Dragon Z, he wasn't banded. So I played that poorly, but it's okay, though. I'm going to go right back onto my Ninja, and I just go for the safe Ice Beam. Like I said, no reason not to click it. If he goes in a Sharpedo, it gets worn down. If he goes in a Gren, it gets worn down. Everything is just getting worn down from this Ice Beam. I go into my Coco, predicting... I didn't go hard Sizz, because I knew that he was E-Belt. So, and Coco's faster, and I don't think he'd Gunk Shot when I have a Scizor. So I just go right into it, and I Z-Fairy his Coco, because I predicted him to either go to this or Cortana. Z-Fairy nukes both, as you see his Coco just drop. Now he goes to his Cortana, and I just go right into my Scizor. If he SD'd there, I can just sack off my Zygarde, go to Greninja, or go to Coco and click Ice Beam or HP Fire, or Thunderbolt. I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt kills the thing. If he's Scarfed, he does Sacred Sword, I Roost up, and I'm in a good position. But he decides to go to Greninja on my double. And so I just go to my own. He goes for the Dark Pulse, as that allows me to get U-turn off, and then now he's kind of stuck in the cycle because I can go back into my, or no, I don't go to my own Scizor because I realized that I needed health on it. I couldn't let it take it a Z fight and then U-turn out because then I lose to Sharpedo. So I go into my Mew and I just go for the Earth Power because it just get some nice chip on the Greninja. I don't predict him to go for, if he has it, or he does have it. I think he showed it. I didn't think he'd go for Dark Pulse because it allows grinding again. So I just go for my rocks. And then I go for the Earth Power as I eat up a Dark Pulse. I crit him, but I don't think it mattered too much because I had a Scarf Grind in the back. So now he can go to his Sharpedo and just click Crunch as I go on my Scizor. Now, when I go to my Scizor, I click U-turn because I want the momentum and I didn't think he'd stay in. I just go back into my grind and click U-turn again. And then I go right back into my Scizor, knowing I could eat any hit. Now here I roost because if he protected and then Mega'd and then crit me, I lost. But let's say he like the normal Pedo is too weak to threaten me, so the roost was free. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. Okay, so let's say he just crunched me. I roost, I get all my health back, I gain nothing. If he protects, I roost, I get my health back, and I gain health, and I lose nothing. If he crunches, then he's Mega'd, he doesn't have the speed boost anymore, and let's say he crits, as he Megas, I still have the Scarf Grind and the Coco in the back. So Roost was always the play here because let's say I didn't Roost and I just click U-turn and he on his Protect, and then the next turn he Megas and he U-turn crits me, then I'm fucked. Or he Crunch crits me, then I'm fucked. Because as you'll see here, when he Megas, well, he'll go for the Protect, but when he Megas, Crunch does a ton. It does 40. So let's say he got a high roll plus crit. I'm pretty sure I lost if I didn't Roost there. So that was my thought process behind the Roost. This team's weird. It's a little too offensive for my taste. No defensive backbone whatsoever. As you can see, I got swept by a Scarf Greninja. He didn't play too poorly. I didn't play too great either. The Zygarde, the way I played the Zygarde made me want to vomit. But this is round 4 of Equal Op. Yeah, I'm looking forward to round 5. I have another opportunity to get some of my friends, though, which I'm not looking forward to. I did bring the same team 2 rounds in a row, but it's just because I've been having fun with this team. I think it's really solid. And, like, I love the Zygarde set. So you might catch me, you might catch me using this in a different video. Maybe a live, or this isn't a live. I've recorded a Suspect live today. But you might catch me using it in, like, I don't know, a tour game maybe in the near future, as I have Snake and OLT coming up. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. This is a fun game for me. It's just a little short 8-minute video. Sorry, I've been rambling at the end here. And I'll see you guys next time later.